Hello everybody, welcome to Been My Pleasure. My name is JC. Today is Wednesday. We're going to address a letter from the audience right after this. Hello again everybody, it's JC here. Joining me is my guest Ethan Clark. The D is silent. Ethan Clark, the D is silent. And today's letter, Ethan, has to do with guests who want to know about, well, I'll just read it. The other day I went into the restaurant and one of the sections looked wide open. I asked the hostess if I could sit over there, and she said the area was closed and that I would have to sit at another booth. My question is, why couldn't I sit in that section?
What's the problem? One of my favorite concepts. Okay, one, a booth is a booth. It's comfy either way. If you do want to sit in the sections that is closed, you have to understand a few things. One, it's closed because we don't have a server in that section. Therefore, you may be waiting 10, 15 minutes before the host can now do more work, find a server to take this table out of the section. You're just creating more work, which relays back to what I was saying. A booth is a booth. We're sitting you where you're going to get the most fast-paced, excellent service that we feel you are inclined to coming into our establishment. So just follow the host. We're doing a job. We have a reason to our madness. It's not just, oh, this one looks fun, let's sit there.
Mm-hmm. Let me expand on that. You mentioned that the section's closed. It's already been cleaned. And you, as a guest, might not feel that you're going to make a tremendous mess in that section, and you very well might not. However, what he was alluding to, not having the servers for that section, is the problem. In the casual dining concept that we were involved in back when we worked together all those years ago, a certain section, one server could handle upwards of 5-6 tables, possibly. And if you're seeing a closed section, you're probably dealing with your more able-bodied servers anyways. So yes, they probably are capable of handling 5 to 8 tables of guests, groups of guests of various sizes. But being in a distant part of the restaurant, I know it doesn't look that far away, but being in a distant part of the restaurant will be detrimental to both your service and the service they provide to other guests in their section. So that might be part of the problem. Again, the section's already cleaned. Nobody likes cleaning up after. For example, if you were mopping the floor of your kitchen and all of a sudden your significant other came in with dirty shoes and walked all over it, you wouldn't be very happy about that. You'd have to re-clean it. It's just one of those things. In my experience, when a guest is adamant about moving into a section that's been closed, and again, this has only happened once, only happened once in my entire career as a server, where somebody offered a tip in advance to sit in one of those sections. Tips are to ensure preferential service. They are not gratuities that come after the meal. They happen in advance. One time that happened, and I was right this way, sir and madam. It happened to be a date night for those two, and I had already moved them into a section that was off from the beaten path anyway. It's not a closed section, but away from other guests so they can have a little privacy. But you'd be surprised. If you'd like a section that's closed, go ahead and offer your host $5, or offer your server $10. Who knows? It could be very helpful. I don't know. Those are the two main key points. Mystery guest who wrote on my email, thank you very much for the letter. Please feel free to send more if it didn't answer your question adequately. Anything else to add on that?
Just creating extra work, just like you said, a tip is before the meal.
Gratuities come after. Let me take a second here to let everybody know that the reason I stopped there is because we have vehicles behind us, traffic passing by. We happen to be recording live to present later. So we're live. You're watching this in recorded mode. And we're at the Attic in Phoenix, Arizona, near 44th Street and Indian School. Home of the best burger in Phoenix. Some say the world. Come on by.
We have a great special on Wednesday.
Nom nom nom. And I think that's about it for our guest letter. Well, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask us, feel free to leave a comment below or send it via email to Been My Pleasure. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please feel free to subscribe by clicking on my pixelated friend's face. If you enjoyed this question and answer section, give us a thumbs up. If you thought it was a waste of your time, but you watched it all the way through, thank you.
Give us a thumbs down.
You might as well subscribe since you watched it all. See what else we have to say. But until next time, again, my name is JC. It has been my pleasure.